because I feel like he all over the place, like truly all over the place. 1 minute he's like this, the next minute he's somewhere else.
I don't know. It feel more like manufactured chaos to me.
Yeah. It's the name of my clothing line.
I got a trademark on that.
Manufactured chaos.
I got a
I'll bring you
trademark
in.
on
Come on, we
that.
can go Shark Tank. I got you.
You know he got them legal homies.
I got you. We been going Shark
They
Tank.
probably working on that right
Come
now.
on, man. We going business together. No.
Just, you know what I'm saying, pay me off up front.
No, come on. We
Have it.
get this.
Do
How
your
much you
own
want?
thing. I want $747,000.
We're about a third of the Baselines Beats podcast.
Let's start the show.
What up, what up, what up? This is Javon Berry.
Just call me Z.
I am Chris Shields.
And this is the Baselines and Beats podcast.
Your one-stop shop for hoops, hip-hop, and everything related to the culture.
Real quick, man, we want to shout out to the Baseline squad, man. All the love, all the support y'all been giving has been absolutely wonderful, man. Please continue. Find us on Facebook at Baseline Pod, on IG at Baselines and Beats, and anywhere your podcasts are found. Fellas, how we doing, man?
Blessed. Super blessed out here.
What's going on? You blessed? I'm glad you blessed, brother.
I mean, one
No
of us
complaints, all thanks, man.
Yeah, you good?
We here, man. We here.
See, you got this big side energy, man. Somebody want to get off your
I
chest,
just had
man.
to let it out, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
all good. I can't say it on my.
Man, I'm glad to be back, man. Got a dope show in store, man. But thing I'm most excited about is basketball's finally back.
Hey.
You know what I mean? It's that wonderful time of year. So let's jump into it, man. It's opening week in the NBA. Let me get your thoughts so far about what we have seen, what y'all feeling. Y'all got any early sleeper teams? Anything that's sticking out to you, man? Anything so far? We had a couple of marquee games so far, man. Let's lead off with the brother Shields, man.
My sleeper team in the East is they ain't really like a sleeper to like do nothing major, but
Better not take my sleeper.
my sleeper is Detroit, the Detroit Pistons. That's your sleeper?
Nah, it's not my
Okay, yeah, that's my sleeper in the East. But like I said, I ain't expecting them to do like no major damage. But Andre Drummond, you got my boy D Rose over there. Man, Luke Kennard came through with the 30-piece.
Big facts.
Who did they play? They beat
Who's they playing? I should notice is Andre Drummond killing them.
they beat the Pacers. They beat the Pacers.
Yeah, beat them on boy Miles Turner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my sleeper team in the East. You just had a lot of guys you wouldn't really expect like huge game from. I think in these first batch of games we done had on Tuesday and Wednesday. Devontae Graham for Charlotte, he had like 23. PJ Washington had like 7 threes in his NBA debut. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Like 27. Lauri Markkanen,
Looking good.
35 and 17. 35 and 7. Them some numbers,
You
bro.
see Red
Numbers
Nation?
right there.
Shield see Red Nation?
Nah.
Yeah, baby. See Red Nation. Okay.
Just a good time for basketball, man. Good time to be back, man. People coming out the gate, killing early. Fred Van Vliet.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
What, like 34? Something like that?
30-something.
Yeah.
Putting in buckets like I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Pascal Siakam got up in there, did his thing. Spicy
Showing he
Pete.
worth that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got, Z? Sleeper side? What you got?
As far as sleepers, I think Detroit gonna have a good season. I hope they do just because they got D Rose over there. You know how Chicago people is.
Right.
I think the East is like clearly like the weaker conference this year. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
Then they took a step back from last year?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
I think a lot of teams took a step back just because you got a lot of these teams that have certain players that's like gonna be out to start the season or whatever.
Yeah.
I think Miami might be one of them teams that could capitalize and mess around and steal a playoff spot because of it. In the East, I'm hoping because I like the core that they got. The Atlanta Hawks, where they got Trey, John Collins. Hopefully Cam Reddish can come in and do something. They got another top pick. I think DeAndre Hunter or something. Right. I
Forget
hope,
about Vince Carter.
Yeah, I hope they can put
Insanity.
I hope they can put something together to hopefully move forward and become like an AFC or something like that.
Okay.
In the West though, I don't feel like it's not a sleeper team. I don't feel like enough people talk about Denver and how good they're gonna be. If I had to pick like one sleeper team though, who
I'll take my sleeper.
Who I hope can have a good season and hopefully mess around and still a playoff spot. Probably Dallas.
Okay, they're gonna be solid.
Yeah, 'cause I like the little. I like Luka game a whole lot.
Yeah.
I hope him and Porzingis can put something together.
Okay.
Like I say, hopefully get a playoff spot though.
All right, facts. I think I don't think I know. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen with Milwaukee. Mirotic going back to Barcelona. No Malcolm Brogdon. Is Giannis going to develop a consistent J? Are they going to be able to create the spacing for him? Are they still going to be able to claim that top seed? My sleeper in the East, I think Brooklyn has a chance to build upon what they did last season. They still got that core group.
That's your sleeper?
Yeah.
And when you say sleeper,
I was going to say like we consider that a sleeper?
Brooklyn can't be a sleeper team when they fringe on. Well, I guess it is the East.
Because I got 6 seed last year.
I got them being a top 4 seed.
DeAndre Jordan, like
I got them being a top 4 seed and at least getting to the second round.
See, when you just said sleeper, I'm thinking you finna be like they finna be like the number 1 seed.
Oh no,
because I'm just saying because like of
how we define a sleeper.
Yeah, and what they were last year, and then what they added. Like they not. I don't think they're gonna sneak up on nobody.
Right, I'm thinking you talking about like a team that's just surprisingly gonna be better than what everybody thought they was gonna be.
Okay, no, I'm talking about sleeper in a different way. I'm thinking Muzz who we know gonna compete, but I guess build upon what they did last year or whatever. That's not necessarily contenders because I guess in the East, we're going to say it's like a 2-horse race. In the East, 3. Who you got? Milwaukee, Philly, Boston. Maybe if they get everything gelled together.
Even got Boston that high.
I mean, if they put it together, we'll see.
You don't think Boston got a shot at all?
No, I think they do.
I mean, it. Like I wouldn't call them a contender.
Right.
I mean, they probably could mess around and get that 3rd seed, but like as far as being a contender,
you don't think so?
I feel like y'all tripping.
No, I want to count Boston out.
I wouldn't count them out, but like if we talking about like contenders as far as like to win the East or like even like I say win the East,
what's your problem with Boston?
I don't have a problem.
Size?
I just feel like last year they had a lot.
Pause.
And that was kind of weird.
Pause.
Size matters here.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Pause.
No, but yeah.
Hey, that's funny.
But nah, I feel like they had a lot of good players last year, and they didn't capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of questions as far as like what is Jaylen Brown gonna be?
Okay,
he out here doing a lot of talking about he want max money.
You got big bread.
You got a brand new starting point guard in you know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum,
young boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's primed to have a big year, but we still got to see. So
okay.
It's a lot of they got a lot more questions than other teams like Philly or Milwaukee.
Well, you know what? Philly, I think, kind of took a step back because they lost a lot of their depth.
I think so too, but
so
I mean, as far as I mean, if we got to say somebody else is a contender besides Milwaukee in the East, and like Philly's like right there because you still got Joel Embiid who might end up having an MVP, not be the MVP, but
MVP type season.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Ben Simmons was looking good with his jump shot over the summer, so we see what happened. He looked good in that first game.
Still like it's kind of sticking. He ain't all the way there yet, though.
I mean, the comfort is like you can do it whatever you want to do in practice. Like it's not the same as like being in the game.
Big facts.
So
I think there's gonna be a progression with his shot anyway. Even though they showed he was shooting, I don't think it's gonna be like a over the summer, like, all right, I'm ready. I think
pulling that 45% clip.
It's gonna be a progression, but it's gonna be better than what it was.
I think his big thing that he has to do now is just to actually just take the shots. Like, because last year you see like they'll like leave him out there and he'll literally just be calling for somebody else to come get the ball, or he just wouldn't take the shot.
Facts. Y'all know who's finna be tough in the West though?
Who that?
Utah finna be really, really tough in the West. I got Donovan Mitchell taking that third year progression.
Is that one of the sleepers that you was like bragging about?
I don't know if you can consider them a sleeper, but I think they legitimately with Rudy Gobert anchoring the defense. You got Donovan Mitchell, the addition of Mike Conley, and other pieces around them. They're gonna be a tough out for damn near anybody. So no.
Damn near anybody?
Man, bro. You don't think so?
Damn near anybody? Nah.
No?
Nah.
I don't know, man.
I don't think, nah.
I think we sleeping on Utah a little bit. I'm not crowning them, but I think they'd definitely be a tough out. We'll see though. She'll say, go ahead, man. So it's opening week, man. We had a marquee game, Lakers versus Clippers, man. Anticipation of the Battle of LA. What's y'all thoughts on the game, man? You liking what you're seeing, man? Is this a rivalry? Yeah, Brian saying this ain't no rivalry. Do we consider this a rivalry? How we feeling about that so far?
I'm not starting on this topic.
You're not starting on this topic?
I'm going last on this topic.
Z, is this a rivalry? In the Staples Center.
In the
Battle of LA.
In the sense of like what we usually consider a rivalry to be, I don't think it's like, Lakers Celtics or that marquee of a rivalry.
Okay.
But it's definitely something
Definitely
because if you look at like Bron and the Lakers, whatever, it's just like, oh no, this ain't no rivalry. It's just the little brothers and stuff. But pride,
Laker town. That's what Bron's
pride,
like.
Nah, shut up.
Oh, okay.
Pride is just before defeat, man. Like everybody on the Clippers team, top to bottom, played the season opener like they was trying. Like that was the last game of the season, and
they was hungry,
and the playoffs was dependent on.
Shields didn't find your comment.
Nah, I'm
laughing at what he said.
Why is that
wrong with his comment?
Okay, why is it funny?
Let him talk, man.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Z. I just didn't find a joke.
So
because I agree. I agree with you. I agree. People play hard.
Nah, but like I'm rooting for them.
Go ahead.
Okay, what's wrong with these people?
Man, dude, because he laughing like, that's what you call playing hard.
Like you got him sounding like an anime villain and shit.
Go ahead, Z.
Oh man.
Nah, but yeah, if you just look at the demeanor of like Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverly, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to take heads off, man. Like like Pat out there, like he not playing. Like he said it last year. And we all laughed when he was like
best team in LA.
Nah, when he was saying there's no more soft shit out here in LA. We not doing that. None of that stuff we did last year. Like it's finna be different around here.
Facts.
Like it sounded crazy last year, but like this year, like it's for real.
How many pairs of black Air Force Ones he got? Low top.
I think he bought Nike out. He probably did, but I definitely I wouldn't go as far as to just call it like a rivalry, like in the historic sense, but. Lakers gotta get serious or whatever. Like I'm not gonna jump off the ship like after the first game because it's the first game of the season. But
I seen some people jumping off the ship early. It was wild to me.
We don't like. I'm gonna take the Chris Bosh role. We don't need those people.
We don't need those people.
We need the people that's gonna stay in the arena to the end of the game.
You got it.
So, but yeah, nah. Like it's gonna be a long season. We got 3 more matchups with them, and let's see how it go.
I think. For all intents and purposes, it is a rivalry. I think you have to call it. You playing these guys 4 times a year. Your 2 marquee players play the same position, and you're gonna have to go through each other to get to the finals. I think it is a rivalry. No,
man.
Why is this not a rivalry?
How the fuck do you have a rivalry? What big games have they went at each other? How many big games have they had against each other? When you think of the word rivalry,
okay,
let's not bend the definition of this word to make this fit that it's a rivalry. What he was saying on point, you got, or did you say it with the 2 players, same position, superstars, blah,
Facts,
blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all that is true.
Hey, why was his on point, but mine was blah, blah, blah?
You want to feel special. Man, I'm just saying.
He was on
Soft
point
right now.
Blah blah blah.
No, I'm saying I didn't know who said it. Whoever said it, I was saying that it was on point.
Big facts.
Relax.
Okay.
You gotta relax. But yeah, I mean, like they haven't had no big games where they played each other where something was like really on the line. Like,
Is that happening this year?
I mean, it possibly, potentially could happen this year. And I mean, I still don't even think after 1 year, you can call this thing a rivalry. Bears versus Packers, like that's a rivalry.
Y'all talking about from that's what he said with like Lakers Celtics from a historic context. I'm just talking about present.
Because when we think of what the word rivalry means, that's what it is. But if you talking present day right now, well, we are expecting this to be a rivalry. But then you can't even really say that. Y'all say LeBron is old, is year 17. He declined in this, that, and the third. So are we still going to be looking at these teams like y'all even or y'all close in 2 years, 3 years from now? I mean, we can for Kawhi and AD, but you know what I'm saying? As far as looking at like the main two guys, I don't know if you're going to be looking at that like that.
Are Kawhi and LeBron rivals?
Are they rivals?
Competing for the best player in the NBA? Competing for the best
I
small
mean,
forward in the NBA?
I don't even know if I would say that though.
Hoop supremacy?
I don't think I would say that.
I don't think I would
say
say
rivals? Does LeBron have a rival? He has no rival.
I mean, I think KD would probably be the closest thing to that. I wouldn't look at Kawhi like that though.
Okay, all right. LeBron performance, man. In the game, he put up 18, 8 assists, 10 rebounds on 7-19 shooting, and 20% from three. Is his performance a big deal? I knew some people was kind of unimpressed on how he came out. I think him and AD scored like 2 points in the fourth quarter. What's your thoughts on that? The people just talking too much, or performance a big? Does it really not matter?
NBA is back. People just excited to have something to talk about. I don't think it's a big deal just because it is the first game of the season.
Okay.
Like you got a totally new team and you got championship expectations or whatever. Like we would love for you to come out and win the first game and we can say, oh man, 82-0 bucket. You know what I'm saying? But it don't happen like that. I mean, how many times Brian lose a season opener once he just assembled like a crazy team over the summer? It usually happened more times than not.
How many times that happened?
I ain't got the numbers on it, but it happened a lot.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, like, I feel like Brian is learning the team still. Just like they all learning each other, but like you see the ball in Brian's hand, it's probably not gonna be there like as much as it was on Tuesday.
Right.
Like,
it shouldn't be that though.
Right, but you got Rondo was out, whatever. So then Brian started point guard.
Yeah.
Right. So he gonna have the ball anyway, but Rondo gonna be able to come in and set people up, set up Dwight, set up AD, all that kind of stuff. But also too, I think Brian is gonna have one of these years where we like you seen him in preseason, like he looked like Magic Johnson in the preseason, like how he distributing and setting people up, how he playing, having fun, getting everybody else to have fun and be on that same level of energy.
A lot of smiling.
I think he gonna have one of them type seasons, but he do like I say, he learned the team, but he does have to learn when he has to be more aggressive.
Okay.
So
you say he wasn't aggressive enough this game?
I think he got to learn what they all have to learn when it's AD's time to be aggressive, when it's Brian's time to be aggressive, when we need to set up other people for shots and take our time to pick our spots and conserve energy and all this kind of stuff in certain situations. Whatever.
Gotcha.
But it's a learning process. It's the first game of the season. Like, chill.
Okay. So you basically saying that he going through those trials and tribulations like we've seen when he went to Miami.
Yeah.
But yeah, big deal? No deal? No?
Go ahead.
Man, it's a big deal, man. It's a huge deal. Hit the panic button.
You playing or you being serious?
I'm about to say we ain't got one of those.
No, man. It's not a big deal, but it's not a big deal because it's like I've been saying for the last couple of years. LeBron is not going to perform, at least not right out the gate like we've seen him. It's not 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, it's year 17. I I like the energy he came out with originally. Like we had the one play where he did the chase down block, then got back and took the charge or whatever. I'm like, man,
He playing defense.
Playing defense. Time the third quarter roll around.
That was in the third quarter.
No, was that in the third quarter?
Pretty sure it was in the
Okay,
third quarter.
let me check because I seen.
But by the third quarter, what?
Third quarter.
What happened in the third
About
quarter?
to get real funny.
He
man.
was.
started grabbing that
I don't
mic,
know, man.
repositioning.
He just looked gassed, man.
How?
Man, well, it was.
How did Kawhi Leonard look to you? Let me know how Kawhi Leonard looked.
Kawhi Leonard looked. He was off from three. I think he shot like 20% from three, but he shot over 50% from the field. He gave him 30, and I don't think he was real as well rounded as we always seen, but he didn't look gassed defensively.
Kawhi Leonard?
Mm-hmm. It was.
I wasn't even talking about. I was just talking about how did he.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, but this is the start of the season for everybody, so you're not gonna look sharp and polished. But what I'm saying is that I don't think in year 17 that will to take over the game, we gonna see that all the time for Bron. Like, but I think people are expecting that. I think people are hyping it up as Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and it's gonna be like, and they're obviously they're gonna get rocking and rolling and grooving. They're gonna go and run and all that. But I think we just gotta call it is what it is. It's year 17, bro. No,
that year 17 shit. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm just not trying to hear it. Like, because when I watched the game. After this game was played, I seen everybody. You see Charles Barkley.
What Barkley said?
This proves that Kawhi is the best player in the world and he's better than LeBron and blah 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 blah.
Barkley said that?
And yeah, and everybody heralding Kawhi Leonard and how great of a game he had and how he proved he was the best player on the earth. That nigga Kawhi looked regular, just like LeBron. He looked regular like AD outside of a 5.5, 6 minute stretch in the second quarter. That's it. And even during that stretch, they say, man, LeBron, like, where were you when Kawhi Leonard was going crazy? What were you doing? Over the 6 minute stretch, Kawhi kicked the second quarter off with a bucket. Mm-hmm. After that, he scored 6 more buckets for the rest of the quarter.
Yep.
Every one of those 6 buckets, when he scored a bucket, LeBron came right back and scored a bucket. If he didn't score a bucket, he assisted on the play on all 6 of Kawhi possessions where he scored. LeBron either scored right back or he assisted on every single one of them possessions. Kawhi, 1 bucket in the third quarter, 1 bucket in the fourth quarter. Same as LeBron. But it's a 3 field goal difference between 7-19 and 10-19. All other stats is damn near identical. They both was 1 for 5. From three. 1 block. 1 steal. Like damn near everything else was identical other than rebounds and assists. But it's like LeBron is year 17 and he looks old and he's scared to guard. Like Kawhi wasn't guarding LeBron either. They had Patrick Beverly guarding
Kawhi guarded LeBron.
On certain plays. LeBron guarded Kawhi on certain plays. So it's like we can't just it seemed like we so thirsty to just place somebody on this throne and just move Bron out the way and find all these excuses about year 17. You can't tell me on offense LeBron looked like he wasn't getting to his spots. If you watch LeBron and you break down his game, how he plays, especially when it's with like a player like Anthony Davis or somebody close to that much talent, like he's trying to figure it out. Like, okay, we gonna play through AD. Like you clearly saw he was trying to play through AD.
Facts.
He wasn't looking to, this finna be me. I'm finna get this thing going. Like that wasn't what was happening. Like at all. Then if LeBron when he playing basketball at the point guard position. When his teams are down, he's not looking to just chip away at the lead. He's looking to get these 3-point shooters and we gonna eat this lead away real quick. Like, that's just how he plays, which was the cause for them turnovers that he was having. Boy, I think he had like 5 turnovers or something.
5 or 6 turnovers, yep.
He had 5. Kawhi had 6.
Kawhi had 6, yep.
And he trying to find these shooters on the wing, but they not there. So it just kills me like how we overhype shit. It's just like I said with the finals. Like we just Kawhi, he won a ring for Toronto. Like, he the best player in the world? And like seriously go back and look at that game. Outside of that 5.5, 6-minute stretch, the man was regular. The big take, and I'm not even trying to say it's just him. He was regular. LeBron was regular. AD looked regular. The superstars looked regular to me. Mm. The Clippers bench was the story of that game.
Okay.
Anytime in that second half when the Lakers like bought it within a couple points or they tied it,
went to work.
Lou Will come hit a big bucket. Montrezl Harrell get you a layup. JaMychal Green hit a 3. Harkless get a steal, get a layup. Like the bench was the story of that game. Point blank period. But,
So Bron didn't look gassed defensively to you?
I didn't think so. I think LeBron looked good on defense.
Man, okay.
I compared to what, like how you've been paying him, it was a big difference from
How do I paint him?
You just said last year, he was
First thing come out your mouth when you start talking about Bron. Year 17, man. I don't know, man.
Just a week ago or a week or two ago, you said that the clear difference between Kawhi and LeBron is that like LeBron is not even close, not even in his stratosphere on defense.
Defensively, he's not. He's not.
Did you see that defense from Kawhi Leonard yesterday? Because I didn't see it. I ain't see him locking nobody down. I didn't see him again. Other than this 5 and a 6.5 minute stretch, I didn't see Kawhi Leonard put no stamp on that game yesterday. Other than the second quarter, and they was coming from behind during that point.
So what is in your eyes? What is the gap between Bron and Kawhi defensively?
I don't even want because I don't want to talk about what the gap is between them. But you can't say that last year the man is not playing nothing and then tell me that.
I never said he wasn't playing nothing. I said he wasn't living up to what Bron usually was defensively, and that's because he's aging. Well, this is the argument I don't understand because y'all tell me he picks his spots. He's picking his
first off. I don't sound like that when I say it.
This is the shut up. This is the argument that I'm hearing, and just like the conversation we was having on the book when Justin was like, he's asked to be he's asked to do so much. Bron has been asked to do so much all of his career, and it didn't wane on his defensive ability until he got up in age.
And when you said that, when you said that on this podcast,
okay,
I asked you, I said, give me the years where LeBron was just locking niggas down.
It's not. It's a difference between locking somebody down, Gary Payton snatching the ball from you and contributing, hustling defensively and being an all-around great defensive player. Andre Iguodala is not finna. When he was in his prime defensively, he's not clamps. I'm finna lock you down. He's making all these contributions defensively.
What?
He's not Gary Payton locked down defensively.
Nigga, you tripping? I'm not talking about getting steals, but nigga, you tripping.
He's not. What are you talking about? Clamps locked down defensively.
So you mean to tell me?
Andre Iguodala is fantastic defensively, but what I'm saying is he makes the little plays for his team that makes him a great defensive player.
If you got the ball on the block on a prime Iguodala, fam, you're not doing nothing. As soon as you back him down, turn around and spin, he clapping away at the ball. We going the other way with it.
Let me ask you a question.
That's the whole reason they gave him the Finals MVP.
And I was just going to bring that up. I was just about to bring that up because, and I rock with Iggy. That's my man's and all that. We gave him Finals MVP because he played incredible defense on LeBron James, who averaged what?
But fam, you going off one series. You giving me one series.
What I'm saying is, but if that's the step that most people go to for Andre Iguodala defensively.
Fam, you using one series. We talking about a prime Iguodala over the length of his career, and then we talking about the best player in the world in one series. They did the same shit for Kawhi Leonard when they gave him MVP in the finals. LeBron shot over 50%. So what are you saying?
No, well, Kawhi Leonard is different defensively because he's a multi-defensive player.
I'm talking about the fact that you saying they gave him Finals MVP for guarding LeBron.
Because that's the stamp most people go to. And I did not understand that because I'm like, I understand they did a switch off and Bron struggled a little bit.
Right.
But where was this incredible defense that was being played for a man that averaged 45, 10, and 8?
What does somebody struggle a little bit shooting over 50% with 28, 6, and 6? Where are you struggling a little bit?
On the defensive end.
LeBron struggled or
Bron in 2010 taking defensive assignments on Kawhi Leonard all night or no?
in 2010?
In 2010?
I'm talking about offense. You talking about defense.
I'm talking about the difference.
fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the difference between Bron and Kawhi Leonard because
we all over the place. We went from Iggy to Kawhi. I'm talking. You was talking about them giving this award to these people for the defense that they played.
Yes.
So
overall
impact. So a Finals MVP. So you name one Finals MVP and why they gave it to him because the way he guarded LeBron.
Okay.
I went to Kawhi in the final series when they gave him Finals MVP for how he guarded LeBron. LeBron shot 51%, averaged 28, 5, and 5.
He did a better job on Bron than Iggy did in that final series.
But you said he struggled a little bit, so I'm just trying to figure out where did LeBron struggle a little bit.
I'm talking about when Steve Kerr first made the matchup, not in the San Antonio series. When that's the if you want to talk about something that's overhyped, that was overhyped.
The Kawhi's
No, Iggy coming in and he's doing this phenomenal job. I'm literally watching this series and I'm like, yo, Golden State rocking, but what phenomenal job is he doing defensively? Not saying that Iggy is not an all-time great defensive player because he is, but
This just for clarity, this started all of this right here because you said that he's not a lockdown defender.
Iggy is not Scottie Pippen.
That does not.
But that's what you don't know,
nigga.
That's what I hear.
No,
he's not Gary Payton, bro.
Just because you not Gary Payton and Scottie Pippen don't mean you're not a lockdown defender. What are you talking about? Why do you have to be those guys to be a lockdown defender?
That's the motto of lockdown.
Now you putting them in tiers, but when you start naming people, like
how else am I gonna give examples?
All right, hold on, chill, because both of y'all next is just disappearing. Y'all having these arguments, whatever. So you saying Iggy's not a lockdown defender?
I'm not saying like in the sense because wait, because I gotta explain my point because
it's yes
anytime
no,
because Shields be saying I'm not when he's making a point he's like I don't see this crazy such and such stuff that they're doing like he just said with Bron. Name me the 1 year that Bron just stamped I'm locking people down and stuff. What year did Andre Iguodala do that?
His whole prime.
What year was Andre Iguodala close to?
That's his specialty.
What year was Iggy close to Defensive Player of the Year?
I don't know. So even when LeBron was close to Defensive Player in the Year, it was for chase down blocks.
It wasn't just for chase down blocks. It was he was a perennial all first defensive team player
for like what? How many years? 4, 3, 4. It ain't been no whole lot.
4, 5, something like that.
It ain't been no whole lot.
But that's solid though. But what I'm saying is as great as Iggy was, and Iggy is great defensively. Bron, the whole point that I'm trying to make in the original argument was where Kawhi and LeBron are, where they differ defensively. Kawhi is a perennial all defensive first team player.
Right.
LeBron is not, and that's okay, but that's the difference. That's why I said he wasn't close to him. You acting like it's blasphemous for me to say he's not close to him.
I'm not even tripping about them because I don't think that he's close to Kawhi defensively. But that's a total different argument from you saying last year this nigga he wasn't doing.
I never said he did not play defense last year.
He's not playing. I mean,
you
damn.
didn't say the actual words.
Everything is recorded. I told you he took a step back.
He took a step back because he's getting old.
Because he's getting old.
Because he's getting old.
He don't play defense though.
I said he took. I know it's not. I can tell you what I actually said.
He looked gas on defense yesterday. So what was he doing that showed you? He looked gas, man. Like give me what was happening.
There were 3 or 4 plays when Kawhi had the ball and LeBron was guarding him, and Kawhi just went right around him and scored a bucket. Just
when
in the third.
He scored one bucket in the third.
Second quarter.
See what I'm saying? Like we just be making stuff up, fam.
Okay.
We just making stuff up.
Making it up. Okay, just for the record, my track record for
No, nigga, I don't want to hit no jokes, bro. I don't want to hit no jokes, bro.
This ain't even a joke. This
I don't want to hit no
100%.
jokes, bro.
All that. Listen, when this is over,
I don't want to hit
will
no
send
jokes.
you exactly what I'm talking about.
Fam, I don't give a damn about what you gonna send me because
I'm sending you the evidence of him doing it.
I don't want to hear it because
Do you not want to see it either?
because you shared a post when Kawhi, I'm gonna go out LeBron.
That was a joke, bro.
Are we joking?
That was a joke.
I mean, we joking.
That was a joke.
No, it ain't no joke.
That wasn't a
It ain't no joke.
Did LeBron guard Lou
you
Will?
being for real.
Did LeBron guard Lou Will?
I don't know who he was. He was guarding some
Okay.
everybody, just like Kawhi was.
Okay. So
In the second quarter, when Kawhi was guarding them buckets, when LeBron was guarding Kawhi when he was scoring these buckets, I want to see these couple plays. Wait. Earlier, didn't you say in the first half he looked good? You said the third quarter he was gassed. So now you telling me it was in the second quarter that he was gassed. Which one is it, man?
No, it's I'm giving.
Did he not say that?
I did say that.
You did.
And I
Okay,
misspoke.
so which
And
one is now you misspoke?
I will send.
You off-putting.
I misspoke. I will send you the clips that I'm talking about.
Damn, I don't want to see these.
Why
clips,
don't you
man.
want to see the clips of Kawhi going around LeBron? Why you don't see the clips?
Because it happens. What do you mean? So that don't mean.
But that's what I'm telling you,
But
bro.
you also just
This wouldn't
said-
have happened to LeBron in 2010.
You giving him credit for in the first half he good, but then now you telling me he was going around him, so now it looked funny.
I'm giving him credit
Come
for
on,
being good in the
fam.
first quarter because he came out ready to play defense.
Y'all niggas be just.
I'm telling you, this is all I want to say, bro. This is all I want to say. Why is it so hard to believe? Like, did Brian not take a dip defensively?
Fam.
Did Brian not take a dip defensively?
Listen. I want you niggas to keep it a buck when you watching the game, bro. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear you what you just did. You say something 1 minute, then you say another thing when the facts is presented.
I'm telling you, I'm going to send you the facts so we can watch them together.
I watched the game.
And see Kawhi go around LeBron and score the bucket.
If you show me a couple plays where Kawhi go around LeBron and score a bucket, that's not telling me that he took a step back defensively. These are the best NBA players in the world. You just telling me about they giving MVP to a nigga for guarding somebody or slowing somebody down who averaged a triple-double. It happens.
30-point triple-double.
It happens. So you can't just give me 2 or 3 instances where he scored a bucket on him and say, see, he took a step back because he scored on him. No.
So if I give you instances over the last few seasons that happening compared to when
we talked about last season already.
Compared to when he was prime level defensively.
We talked about last season already, and we talking about this one game that we just saw.
Okay.
So you can't tell me that at the start of this game, LeBron, he came out, he was playing defense and he was looking.
Facts.
And then he tailed off. And then now we're going to go back to seasons ago. No, we can go from game 1 to game 82. I don't want to hear nothing about what he did in the last couple seasons because what I saw at the beginning of that game yesterday, that's not a good depiction of who you've been depicting last season and prior.
How? I didn't say Brian plays no defense.
You said he took a step back. A guy who chase down, block, step back in, get another charge, later on take another charge on Kawhi. That's not somebody taking a step back on defense. That's putting effort, putting your body on the line, chase down blocks, getting steals. Like, no, I can't say that that's a step back.
Was LeBron an all-world defender?
What I seen yesterday was more effort than I seen from LeBron last year on defense.
For how long, though?
Pick any fucking game you want to. That was more defense he played yesterday than any game last year.
Long?
I don't know.
If you go in there though, then it's not even worth talking about though, because it's literally just one game of the season.
The whole point.
Even with just that, like I said earlier, he asking me for how long. Okay, so we supplanting and putting LeBron and putting Kawhi as the top dog for what he did yesterday, and he got off for 5.5 minutes. So okay, so for how long? He got off for 5.5 minutes. Well, after that, he didn't do shit. What we talking about?
I'm talking about how long. You know what?
Oh yeah.
No, because I'm not finna get nowhere with you for this conversation because
How?
I know what's going to happen.
What's
So
gonna happen?
over the season, we're gonna tally this. This is the first game of the season. Over the season, we will watch highlights and then we will talk about plays and what Bron does defensively. Right?
You a psychic?
No, we
how you know what's gonna happen?
We're gonna see what's gonna happen because
how
he
you know what's
did
gonna
it
happen?
last game and he did it damn near all last year.
He did
so
what
it's
last
not,
game?
Nothing.
No, explain. I want a clear understanding of what
Hey
you're talking
man,
about.
is this a Western Conference Finals preview?
I can't get an understanding of what you're talking about.
LeBron is not the same defensively. He is not the same defensively. He looked gas defensively, and it's okay because it's
He looked gas defensively, and your ass can't even tell me when he looked gas.
In the sense, I told you,
you're gonna give me a couple plays.
I told you I'm gonna send it to
It was in the third quarter. It was in the third quarter. He scored one bucket in the third quarter. Nigga, what you talking about?
This what we gonna do. This what we gonna do. Facts. This what we gonna do. I'm gonna hit you up, and we're gonna watch the replay of the game. I'm gonna hit you whenever you free. We can watch the replay of the game,
I don't wanna watch nothing with you.
We will point out where he looked gas defensively. Okay.
Cause I studied this shit before we came on this podcast because I knew it was gonna be some bullshit said. So I know what I'm talking about. Which is why I can give you the exact. I can tell you when he scored, the minutes he scored, who he scored on. I know. I studied the shit because I knew you was gonna do this.
So how many times did Kawhi score on LeBron? Precisely to the minute in the quarter, please.
I'm not finna do this.
No, do it. Tell me. How many times did he score on LeBron?
Nope.
How many times did LeBron score on Kawhi?
I know you are the one.
Tell me, you studied precisely down to the minutes and scientific molecule of the scoring that he did to LeBron.
Because I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Just like you psychic and you know what's gonna happen. You know
over the season,
this is gonna happen, and he's gonna tail off because he's in year 17.
Why you
Come on, man, cut it out.
He got you sound like you voted for Trump and shit.
Cut it out, man.
Damn, boy.
He's scoring them buckets on Caldwell Pope and going somewhere, bro.
So he wasn't scoring them buckets on Bron.
He scored a couple times when LeBron guarded him.
Just two?
Whoop-de-doo.
Hey, just two?
That doesn't show me that you gassed.
Just
when
two?
he hit the jump on LeBron, did it look like he was gassed?
Just two?
When he
How
scored,
many times can you answer my question?
I'm
and I
just
answer
asking
yours?
the question.
Can you answer my question and
What'd
I
you
ask
say?
yours? How many times did Kawhi score on LeBron?
I don't know.
Okay.
So when he scored the jump on, did he look gas? You don't know?
I don't
Right.
know.
You don't know shit. Just a baby and you don't know shit. You just on the podcast talking.
Hey, man. So, just for the record, you don't want me to send these clips that's showing him.
Send whatever you want to send. Send whatever you want to send.
I send the clips, and then you say, man, fuck these clips. I don't care about these damn clips.
I just don't understand how that proves a point by you saying.
Okay, this is all I'm trying to say, and this is what I always say when I speak. It's the culmination over just I led off my conversation with this is what I've been saying for the last couple years.
We're not talking about the last couple of years. We talking about one game.
But I can't.
One game.
But what I'm saying is reflective of what he's been. That's not reflective of what he's been doing.
So him taking 2 charges, getting the block, getting steal, is that reflective over what you saw last year? No, don't clap. Is that reflective? Is that reflective of what you saw last year?
You can come out and put your
Is it reflective of what you saw last year? Yes or no?
Yes, because he took charges last year. You can come out.
I want to have a serious conversation.
I'm being serious.
You can't tell me.
I'm being serious with you. Can take charges. You can play for a certain amount of time. He does that. Y'all call it picking spots. I say he can't sustain it over 48 minutes.
So for the first half, he looked reflective of what he was doing last year.
No, not the entire of what he did for the first half of games last year. Yes.
So for the first half of yesterday's game, it was reflective of what he did last year.
The first half of games last year. Yes. Same trend. It did not change.
You moving the goalpost, bro.
How is that moving the goalpost?
You moving the goalpost.
How? The goalpost ain't moved. I'm looking at the same goalpost. Ain't nothing changed. It's still in the same spot. It's reflective of the same thing he did last year. He had plays when we had this conversation last year that you pointed out. What about when he did this? What about when he did this? Yes, he has instances of good defensive plays. Absolutely. Can he sustain it over 48 minutes like the old LeBron James did when he was a perennial all defensive first team player? Can he do that? That's the only point I'm trying to make. And that's why he's not in the same league defensively as Kawhi, because Kawhi still can because he's younger.
You think Kawhi in his league on the other end of the floor though?
Well, he's in his league, but LeBron is still a better offensive player.
As far as like LeBron being able to impact the game offensively, do you think Kawhi Leonard is in his league? And,
yes.
And that's considering everything that LeBron
Yes,
did.
he's in his league, but LeBron is still a better offensive player. But Kawhi is in his league.
So check this. How about, because I'm trying to give both of y'all a chance to get y'all next out.
I don't need no chance.
Nah, I mean, yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Because y'all just like, shit, I'm looking it down all the way to the molecules. It's like, y'all
don't
both
need no
like
chance.
hot as hell right now. So how about we keep
Feels wrong,
How
bro.
about we keep it out? Because if we talking about this year and we literally talking about this game, just one game.
I'm talking about one game.
If we talking about one game, then like, you can say, oh yeah, he had bad stretches with defense, but then he had another stretch where he had got a chase down and a charge in the same
bullshit,
play.
So y'all telling
it's bullshit because as easy as you can say that LeBron, based off this one game, oh well, he couldn't sustain this over the 48 minutes of yesterday's game. We can't on the other end just put Kawhi on this pedestal when he didn't sustain what he sustained it for 5.5 minutes. So how we gonna knock LeBron for his defense for what he did over the course of the first half? But he took over the throne. He just took over the game for 5.5 minutes.
I think you have this idea, well, at least not from me. This game is not what's telling me that Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the league. That's not what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
say you. I'm talking about when I started my sentence.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about general consensus.
Okay. All right. So what y'all telling me is I can't bring up the trend that I've been seeing over the last couple of years. I'm solely sticking to this game and this year. Because I won't bring it up no more.
We're literally talking about Lakers versus Clippers.
What I'm saying is,
about?
but you can never take one game. I won't bring it up no more. We just gonna watch the season.
We talking about one game.
You got me, bro. I won't bring it up no more. We will watch this season.
It's not about you bringing nothing up. We're talking about one game. You start talking about last season, 2010.
It's a trend.
It's the trend.
I told you when he was at his height defensively.
Man, you can't. Send me the plays because I have to see these plays now. Because you talking about the trend. Send me these plays. I have to see them.
I will put together.
I gotta see them.
I will put together a mix.
Please.
And we will watch them together as a
Thanks.
family. As a family, we will watch them.
Thanks. Put it in the group chat.
Is this a Western Conference Finals preview?
That's what it's looking like.
Nah, because LeBron can't sustain that defense all the way to the end of fucking May.
Well, he got Anthony Davis, so he ain't got to.
Oh, he ain't look like shit yesterday either.
He did not look the greatest yesterday.
You had him with the number 2 player in the league.
AD is the number 2 player in the league right now. Yep. AD is the number 2 player in the league right now.
Did he look like the number 2 player in the league?
He did not.
Looks can be.
LeBron did not look like the number 3 player, but I know he is.
Come on, man.
What?
Why you doing all
Nigga,
that?
nigga, you don't even know when Kawhi scored his buckets, nigga. Shut up. You don't know shit about shit.
I just told you I was gonna send you the clips, bro. I told you I was gonna send you the clips.
You don't even know when these clips gonna be from. You might send me some clips and it might be 2.
What 2 what?
It might only be 2 clips of Kawhi going around LeBron.
I watched it today.
You watched what today?
In preparation because I knew you was gonna do what you was gonna do.
Right.
I knew you was gonna do.
You joking, but I'm being for real.
I'm being 100% serious.
Oh man,
I have it here. I literally have this. This is why I put down all the stats in there. I literally watched it before I came here.
Why you think I know everything that I know?
Okay, so we having a watching battle. What you would try to outwatch me?
Like,
we watch the same game.
I don't know if we watch. I don't know if we watched the same game because you just told me he was doing all this in the third quarter. Then you said, "Nah, he did."
I didn't say Kawhi killed in the third quarter. I said Brian looked gas in the third quarter.
I didn't say. You said that he was going around him in the third quarter and he only scored 1 bucket in the third quarter. Correct? Oh, okay, correct.
I said I misspoke. I meant the second quarter.
Right, because you thought you knew what you was talking about, but you didn't know what you was talking about.
You can misspeak. It's possible.
But you're a psychic. You're a psychic, so you know shit.
No, I'm not a psychic.
That's just what you said.
I'm not a psychic.
I know what's going to happen.
I said I know what's going to happen. You know why? Because it happened last year. It happened the year before.
Do we got any more topics today?
Okay.
Fuck the other topics. We talking about yesterday's game.
Who's the better team, Lakers or Clippers?
I'm going Lake Show.
You going Lake Show? Why are you going Lakers?
I'm going Lakers. I feel like they like the Clippers. They've been together longer.
Okay.
They do have some nice players coming off the bench. They got They got defensive players and Pat, PG, Kawhi, Trez look good out there. I think the Lakers, once they gel, figure it out. You get Kuzma back in the lineup. You get Rondo back playing. I feel like it's a deep team. The White looked like real good the other night. When everybody figure out they spots.
Kawhi block his shot.
Who?
Kawhi Leonard blocked the White shot.
That's silly to
No, I was just asking.
He did, but that's like silly to just be trying to bring it up.
I'm just fucking with
Yeah,
you.
man. Because you being silly, man.
Because
you trying to go back to the last time. Like you like reverse segue God out here. Like, chill, man. But I'm going Lake Show though, man.
Okay, you going Lake Show Shields. Better team, Clippers or the Lakers?
Oh man, I think I gotta call this one about even. I don't think I can put one above. I think once we see both these teams at full health, I think they're gonna be real close to even. Because I think if you look at the starting lineups, AD and LeBron, I think they outweigh
Paul George and
Kawhi.
100%.
But then when you throw Kuzma into that mix, I think adding Kuzma, if you put Danny Green and let's just say Rondo,
Okay.
I think that outweighs what you're going to get from the other three starters on the Clippers.
Gotcha.
But then when you go to the bench, I think that Clippers bench, what they bring energy-wise, you got the scoring punch of Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell. JaMychal Green, if he can knock down some shots, Harkless, I think you get more production from that bench than what you get from the Lakers bench. Not saying that the Lakers bench is just trash, but I think the Clippers bench outweigh Lakers bench. So I gotta call it even.
Okay. I think when I weigh everything, I'm gonna give a slight edge to the Clippers, and it's not solely based on the talent that they have on the floor. I think the difference is gonna be coaching. When you look at Doc Rivers, Ty Lue, and Sam Cassell versus Vogel and Jason Kidd, I'm not sure who the third.
Lionel Hollins.
Who?
Lionel Hollins.
Oh, I like Lionel. Dang, I forgot Lionel was over there.
Mango fingers.
Yeah. Nah, he the man. But I think Doc having that pedigree, being able to draw the defensive identity in players, probably will give them a slight edge. But it's really close. I think LA probably. See, I've been hearing all these rumors of who they might go after. I heard J.R. Smith. I heard Iguodala if he ever gets bought out. I'm not sure who that last roster spot is going to be filled with. So that's going to make a difference. I don't think Bron needs to play full-time one though. I don't think he needs to play full-time one. I like what Rondo and AD did. I think AD probably had the best season of his career when Rondo was his point guard. What?
Go ahead, man.
What you laughing
Nothing,
at?
man.
What's so funny?
I'm on something else, bro. Go ahead.
Chill's like the Joker over
go
here.
ahead.
Yeah, man.
Randomly laughing.
What happened? What's funny?
Go ahead,
What's
bro.
funny? Now
Bro,
tell me
go
what's
ahead,
funny.
man.
See, you on something else.
Go ahead,
bro.
man.
I think AD probably had the best season of his career when Rondo was his point guard. I think that's when they swept the first round, went to the second round of the playoffs, and Rondo ended up getting hurt or whatever. I think that's what happened. But anyway,
You don't know.
Anyway, Rondo is good at getting the ball, obviously making people better, but getting the ball to AD in the spots where he works best. And that's just from them working together. Bron can figure it out, but I don't think in a Western Conference you want Bron as your full-time point guard when you got the Dames, the Hardens, the Westbrooks, the Steph, De'Aaron Fox, etc.
Wow.
Well, just because that's, I feel like he won't be guarding them, or if they switch and you force him to guard them, and you got these quick, fast guards, you don't want Brian chasing them around in year 17.
He wouldn't be able to chase him around in year 17 anyway. He took taking steps back.
You don't want him to. You don't want.
You should go be an NBA coach. If you can figure that out right here on Baselines and Beats, and they can't figure it out, something is going wrong.
Hey man,
I'm just saying.
All I'm saying.
Them, they getting paid millions and they can't figure it out, but you can. Hey, you the man.
I appreciate you,
man,
bro.
big dog. You the man.
Appreciate
You the
because
man.
you don't want him as your
You the
starting point
man.
guard.
You the
right?
man, bro.
You see what I'm saying though?
No, I don't see what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, but I don't see what you're saying.
You agree with what I'm saying, but you don't see it.
Just because I don't like LeBron. I'm cool with LeBron facilitating, but I don't like the LeBron we saw yesterday. Like I don't like when LeBron get like that. Like, nigga, I want you to be looking to score. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I didn't see LeBron not being able to get to his spots. I seen LeBron getting the spots and then, trying to draw the defense and kick. I don't like when LeBron play like that, man. Get us the bucket. Let's chip away at these leads instead of just trying to hit the home runs and just close the gaps. So that's why I don't like him.
So you agree with what I'm saying?
I just said that.
Okay, but I was just making sure that you.
Why did you I just said that.
I just wanted to make sure we was on the same page when we.
I said that I agree with you.
So if I become an NBA coach, you're gonna be my lead assistant.
No.
Why?
Because
why?
So who's the better team? Did you say? Oh, you said Clippers.
I did say the Clippers. You want to be my lead assistant, bro?
Damn.
Man, that's wild, bro. I can use you on my coaching staff.
No, don't use me for anything. No.
Well, you have a great basketball mind when you can see the preciseness of people who scored on people precise minutes of times in games. In the first game of the
a video
season.
coordinator.
But yet you can't tell me the times that.
Just like you can't tell me.
Well,
Hey, leave me alone, man.
What's up, man?
Leave me alone.
Hey, I want to get into something that we've been meaning to get to.
Hey, before we get there, man, I gotta be honest, man.
Yeah.
I'm a little offended that you ain't offered me a job on the coaching staff.
Well,
man.
I was gonna say that, but
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
come on, man.
Z.
He be getting out of line, man.
How many times we had this conversation, bro? Whenever you start talking about your 2K career and everything, you bring up that you brought the Bobcats to their first championship.
I did. Facts. Look it up. Facts. I did do that. I did do that.
Look it up.
That's facts.
Like I couldn't get a job on the coaching staff, bro.
Z, you gonna get a coach? You can just get a job regardless.
Hey, man.
I was talking to Shields because Shields said I could be a coach.
It's a whole podcast going on right now. We're recording this.
I said you should be a coach.
Right.
I didn't say you could.
Oh, you said I should, but
Should and could are two different words.
Why should I be a coach, but I couldn't do it?
Hey, you wanted to get into
Why should I be a coach, but I couldn't do it?
Why you giving me the rocks eyebrow?
I'm intrigued by what you talking about.
Hey, he definitely did turn to Uncle Ruckus real quick.
I want to know. You said I should be, but it's a difference between should and could be.
Yeah.
So you don't got no faith in my coaching ability? Meet me on 2K. I'll coach your ass. I missed working with y'all, man. This is very entertaining.
This guy.
You guys are two of the most talented gentlemen in the podcast, bro. This has been this week's episode of the Baselines and Beats podcast. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please continue to show your support. All the likes, comments, shares. We really appreciate it. Z, holla at the people.
Everybody out there watching the episode, like you said, we appreciate you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your mama to tell her friends. Tell all your friends. And definitely hop in the comment section and let us know how you feel. Who's winning the battle right now, hip hop or R&B?
Big facts. Chill. So you doggy.
Chill, man, today, man.
Nah, I'm cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just
You got no roses for us?
Man, I got good gold roses. I got gold roses for any NBA player who can sustain his defense for 48 minutes a game. For 82 games in the season, including playoffs, man.
I finna get a lot of gold roses.
Just,
Gary Payton would have got a lot. Dennis Rodman would have got a lot. And Scottie Pippen would have got a lot. Hope you got a lot of roses, brother.
Sound like you misspeaking as usual, but that has been our episode of Baselines and Beats podcast, man.
Sounds like you misspeaking.
Check us out on Spotify, YouTube, Google Play.
Politics as usual. And
everywhere where you podcast.
That's been this week's episode of Baselines and Beats podcast, man. Always remember.
I just said that.
Always remember, brother. Shields is here to bring you the cool. Shields is here to bring you the cool. Z is here to bring you the dope. And I'm just here to give you the large picture, baby.
Hey, before we go, also, viewers at home, if you can help Chris Shields and Javon Berry find their next, that would be very greatly appreciated, because when they get to arguing go back and forth, they end up somewhere in their chest, and we would love the help that you can supply us to help them find their next.
Baselines and Beats.
We out.